Hey, this is Axis. Got some really cool Town Hall 10 attacks with a recent CWL Lite division war between little Tater Tots against the Pakistani clan. Check these out. Alright, we are starting this out with a Volk attack. Now, it's not often that you see Volk attacks nowadays because the meta are the bats and the bowlers and the witches and ice golems and all that, but you don't really see Volk attacks that much. So when you see them, you're like, oh, we gotta see how this works. So he's starting this out with a queen walk, taking care of that king, gonna take care of the and that little compartment right there. Won't be able to reach that Inferno Tower, but that's all right. He'll get it a little bit later on. Also, notice over there at the 9 o'clock, whenever you have freebie buildings, these are the buildings that the defenses can't reach, the archers or minions, go ahead and take care of those early on, because anything that you can take care of, any cleanup early that you can take care of is less that you have to take care of later. So as a king, ensuring the funnel, because the Volks can walk. Here, the star of the party, the Volks. Let's see what you got with bowlers, walking with the bowlers. Now, I like this enemy clan castle had Volks too. Now, notice he's working a heal and a rage together. Going in the next compartment, it's heal and then rage. When you're working with Volks, you want to make sure to keep them healthy and powered up through there, because they can rip through walls and just gut out the center, which they did right there. Because look at that! It's just now it's time to get outside of the walls and take care of what's outside there. He had a stone slammer. AOI brought loons in that stone slammer, so now he's just floating up top, gonna float and take care of the defenses, while the Volks are just doing mainly cleanup. Which is, I like how he combined the troops here. Saved a rage for the very end, because he knew down south at the 6 o'clock and have to rage and take care of that wizard tower. Zooming on in there. Beautiful attack. Beautiful attack. AOI bringing in 3 stars. Nicely done. Nicely. Let's jump on over here. Robocop. He is attacking with miners. Now, I love a good miner attack too. So, and it's kind of cool how he does this. So, he's starting on the edges. Got to make sure you take care of the funnel. Everything is got to make sure you have a good funnel. So he's working with some baby dragons on both sides, taking care of that, and the heroes on the, especially that empty side. It's not really empty, it just doesn't have the walls, but there are a number of defenses right there up in front, so the heroes will enable them to get in there, take care of the hidden Teslas, and hopefully, yep, definitely will be able to take care of the expo. Now here come the miners and the stone slammer coming in from the side. Now the stone slammer is going to take the notice of the wizard tower, so both of those wizard towers are going to be focused on that stone slammer and just going to ignore the miners. So that's a beautiful use of that stone slammer. Also, I love this, he put hogs in the stone slammer, so these troops don't care about walls, which on this base was a perfect idea. Beautiful idea, because look at all those walls up together, and there's just so many of them. So the hogs will jump over the walls, miners will go underneath the walls, and Robocop will just clear this whole thing out. And both of these troops also need a lot of heal spells, so he just brought a ton of heal spells and whipped through that base, and what was in the enemy clan castle? A lava hound. And both of those, I mean, look at this. Nothing is left. Oh, I see up there at the, was it 3 o'clock? There's a hidden Tesla. Got some miners going up there to take care of that. And is that enough firepower to take care of that? Oh, he had some archers and wizards in there to clear it out. Actually, it was all wizards, so nicely done. Beautiful. All right, little USO 40 coming in here with a bow witch. Now, I like this. He dropped the golems first, and then the witches outside first, then all along inside, and they were so evenly spaced. It was like he measured it out. And then dropped the whole line of bowlers and some extras in the center, and because you want to make sure that what's going into the core, you've got some extra ones going in the core, because you want to gut that center out. The wall wrecker is knocking down the walls. Has it popped open? Yeah, it looks like it's popped open already. So he brought some extra bowlers in there, and they're just ripping it out. Now he did bring an extra jump to get them through to the back end of the base, which is so needed on this particular, especially with all of these walls. All these bases have walls, so many walls packed in there. But those bowlers were able to knock through those walls. Now he does have 2 wizard towers on each side, and there's a Inferno tower, so he's gonna have to split the troops, but he's got enough time here, definitely enough time. And I like this. The king walks away with the bowler, and the queen is on her own. But both sides will definitely be able to take care. Actually, the king will not be able to reach that Inferno tower. So the queen, they're going to have to wait for the queen to make her appearance. And she is just cleaning up over there. She's like, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm coming. Here she comes. So the king was able to get through one wall. I don't think he can get through the queen will be able to reach in there and help out with that wall. She could have gone in there and just knocked that, but she wanted to help him out, so how nice. Alrighty, 3 stars. Will you so 40? Nicely done. Alright, for our next attack, we are going to head for the skies. We have Crab Hacker going to be attacking with a drag bat. He is coming in at the 9 o'clock, kind of clearing out a few of those collectors, and then going to be dropping the heroes, just to kind of thin up that line there, so that when the dragons are finally placed on the map, they'll have a thin line of buildings to go through, because they don't care if they're going for collectors or defenses. They're just going to hit whatever's there. So you want to make sure and have a thinner line for them to go in. So the queen is going to go down the side and just thin a bit more. King has done his job, so perfect. Here come the dragons. I like how there's a baby dragon there too. He wants to join the party too, be a big guy. He didn't last long, unfortunately. Alrighty, dragons coming on through there. Now, when I was first watching this, I was trying to figure out, okay, where are the bats going to be dropped? I was guessing right there at the 3 o'clock, but then I realized he has one freeze, and down south there are 2 wizard towers. So I was like, what are you thinking? Are you gonna do? You're just nuts. But then, of course, he drops the stone slammer. So that wizard tower, that very first wizard tower right there, is focusing on that stone slammer, kind of like the last attack. And so that's what he's doing here. Perfect. Went through that one just nicely done. Just slid right out through there. Now he can use his only freeze right there. Unfortunately, there was an air bomb. Pop! All of those bats in that bat swarm are gone. But look at this. Nothing is left. You can tell how powerful an attack is when the stone slammer can last to the very end. That's kind of like a swag in the siege machine. If you can have it last to the end, it's like, oh yeah, nice. Anyway, all right. We started out the video with AOI. Let's go ahead and end with AOI as well. He had a really cool second attack as well. He brought earthquakes. Again, you don't normally see earthquakes in an attack, but it made sense here. Right in it looks like a ladder. He's going to be using an earthquake to be able to get the queen into the base deeper. So there it goes right there. Boom. Now the queen has perfect line of sight. She can get in there if she doesn't wander. But he dropped the king to try and prevent her from wandering too much. So looks like there was a lone Tesla in the corner there, so that loon took care of it. But the queen, unfortunately, she gets hung up on that lava hound, so she is just kind of focusing on that and just focusing on that, and then the individual lava pups. So AOI is like, you know, we're not going to wait for you. We're going to go ahead, and he dropped that stone slammer, starting to take care of those defense buildings, and the queen jumped out as well and left those air defenses, unfortunately. but that's okay. That's okay. So now it's time to start dropping the rest of the air troops. I like how he drops it just a little bit at a time, just kind of planning, dictating where they're going to go, and just kind of funneling them through there around the base up at 12 o'clock so that they don't go out too far. So this is really, really nicely done. The archers try and go in there and take care of that air defense, but they get blown out. So the queen's going to finally go around there and do her duty and take care of that last air defense, which is nice. So while we're watching this final attack complete, these attacks were from a recent CWL Lite division war from Little Tater Tots against Pakistani clan, and the Little Tater Tots came home with the win, 69-68. Woohoo! Nicely done. So hope to see you next week with another win. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye now.